What's up, guys? Big Al's Tanks here. Do a video on plants and your hardscape. First of all, hardy plants, good plants to use, good plants to have in an aquarium. My favorite plant, personally, is your Anubias right here. And I'm not sure if you can see down here. I'm gonna give you a little bit closer look, but right here from the side. You can see how it's kind of more like a stick shape on the bottom, unlike your sword plant over here where it's it just goes straight down. So what this Anubias, this stick thing bottom is supposed to do, you're supposed to take this and tie it to the top of your driftwood right here, which I didn't do, but you tie it to your top of your driftwood, let it sit for a month or two, and it should root up pretty well. Guys, just look at all the snails right there. Sorry, I got carried away. But I mean, look at that. That's like 5 snails, like on one heater, and there's one under the filter right there. But anyway, so you take that, tie it onto your driftwood, and it grows pretty well. Anubias, very, very hardy plant. Can really go and it's can go in any type of water. It's really, really hardy. Next plant I have in this aquarium are my 2 sword plants right here. This one's a fully grown, well, not fully grown, but it's it's pretty grown sword plant. This one's my smaller sword plant. Swords are pretty good. Definitely have angelfish. They will breed on sword plants. So just know that. So definitely swords. Definitely for one thing I forgot to talk about with your plants, you have foreground plants, middle ground plants, and background plants. Now your Anubias could be a foreground or a middle ground. What the foreground means is what those foreground, middle ground, and background mean. The foreground is right up here in the front. Middle ground is right in the middle, obviously, right here in the middle. And then background is obviously it's behind everything. So really, your foreground plants shouldn't need that much light because the background plants are going to tower over them. The background plants obviously need a lot of light, and your middle ground plants they need a little bit of light, but not too much. But then again, a low light plant will do very well in high light. So just know that. I have Anubias over there. Your sword plants right here. Anubias is definitely a foreground or middle ground plant. Your sword is a middle ground or background plant, depending on its size. And then I have this big white plant back here, which honestly I do not like. It is dies like every 2 seconds. So don't get a white plant. But it's definitely a background plant if you're wondering. So those are your plants. To make your plants grow, you definitely need a good substrate. If you are really into planted tanks, get dirt, and then I would say get like an inch of dirt, and then put like a 1/4 an inch of gravel on top of it. I just have gravel in this tank because I don't want my plants to go crazy and I have to be trimming them, every day. So, then for your hardscape. Hardscape is it looks very nice, but it can really mess up your tank. And what I mean by that is so right here is my artificial driftwood right here that I got from Petco for like $30. It looks really, really nice. So this it's normal piece of driftwood made out of plastic or whatever. It doesn't do anything. With the real driftwood or real rocks, real driftwood would definitely lower your pH by a lot, depending on the size of the driftwood and stuff like that. So, but with rocks, they're the exact opposite. With rocks, they will highly raise your pH. So, definitely, don't try to pour a gallon of pH up or pH down on it. Do it the natural way. Put some rocks in there, put some driftwood in there to alter your pH. But definitely monitor your pH to know that your fish are healthy. So definitely be aware of that. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'll make a little update video too. For my Cory cat down here, he's been doing pretty well. He's being lazy right now, but he's fine. my Rasporas have, they've started to school up. One of them's trying to be lonely, but I'm not sure if you can tell. The one in the very back, right now, that you can just barely see, is a female, and the two right up front are the males. Actually, no. The one right here, right there, is a female, and these two guys down here are males. The way I can only tell that is that one is fatter and the others are not. So, usually, in most fish species, if one's fatter, it usually means it's either way overweight or it's a female. No offense to you girls and boys out there, that's just how it is in the fish world. Back there, I still have my 4 black neon tetras. I have 2 males and 2 females. I'm not trying to breed them, but if they do, that's just icing on the cake. Whatever. They're back there. They like to hide behind this driftwood. They're very hiding fish. They need a lot of hiding places. So this is my tank. In case you didn't see my first video, I have a 20-gallon Aqueon filter, a 50-gallon heater, and I keep this tank at 78 degrees with some LED lights on top. So with blue gravel. Blue gravel is probably the best gravel you can possibly buy. So gonna wrap up this video. Going on 6.5 minutes. So kind of long, but still, I really hope this helped you. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, definitely put them in the comments below, or email me at alexanderbriante@yahoo.com. I'll definitely put that in the description. But rate, comment, subscribe. Good luck with your tanks, guys, and hope to see you soon.